guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Athena Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so this is not like any just giving video. This is just me, reminiscing on the season that was. Yes, guys, I was gisting with a friend of mine about Big Brother, and I said, you know what? Why don't I come and share some of my thoughts with you guys, especially concerning Bella and Fina. Now, I was telling my friend how from the first day that I saw Bella and the first day I saw Fina on that stage, I never actually thought that they will become the lover girls of the season, because right now, I actually think they are the lover girls of the season 7 of Big Brother, the Level Up edition. Like, I never for once thought that, okay, they will be in any relationship or even in a relationship that would transcend, outside the house. I never really saw them as that. I mean, Bella gave us this fierce girl, mean girl. Yeah, she actually looked very mean. She refused to smile with anybody. She just sat there like the queen bee, and letting the other housemate that walked in, come to greet her, because I think she was the first housemate in level 1 to walk into level 1. And she was just giving us that mean girl look. Yeah. And looking at her, like, one wouldn't even think that, okay, Bella is going to be a lover girl. Like, it shocked a whole lot of us. It actually at some point became very annoying. Yes, guys, for Fina came out with this whole, first we saw her video where she was like telling us that love is a scam, that what she would never do is to fall in love with anybody, and we actually didn't see Fina falling in love with anybody in the house. At some point, I actually thought, okay, maybe she might have like fling, but like a full-blown relationship, I really didn't see that for Fina, because we all thought that Fina was like the one-man mopo. I think that is why this whole ship with Groovy was kind of, some of her fans, were kicking against it, because they thought that Fina is better off or was better off on her own, because she was giving us everything. Fina was entertainment. Fina was the show. So a lot of us didn't actually foresee her falling in love, because we thought, okay, she's a whole total package. She was the girl that always made us laugh. She was the girl that's always bringing a punchline. She was the girl that was everywhere, giving everybody ginger and pepper and all those. So, what does she need a relationship for? And we saw her, when she came in, I think it was the first night, the whole Guinness situation, the way she yanked off her wig from her head, we didn't actually see her as the lover girl type. We didn't actually see her, falling in love and falling hard. I think where Fina actually did surprise a whole lot of us was that of Ella Swag. And with Ella Swag, at some point it became annoying. Like, what did this girl see in this guy? And I remember the day she came back and she was like, ladies and gentlemen, they don't serve me breakfast. I was happy, to be honest, because I was not a fan of that ship. To be very honest with you guys, I was not even a fan of Groovy ship from the beginning. Like, yes, I will say it with my full chest, I did not support their relationship. Even Bella and Shek's relationship, if you have been following me, you know that even in the house, in the beginning, I was not a fan of it. But look at me now. Yeah, but the truth is, I also think that Big Brother actually tested their love for their various partners. Like, I don't know if it's a coincidence or if it's a stroke of luck or fate that both of them ended up falling for 2 roommates. At some point, I don't know if you guys remember, we actually thought that that Shex and Groovy had this whole thing planned out. Yeah, I remember I was also part of those people, because, there was this statement that Shex made, about him and Groovy, talking about, being Baba for the girls and everything. But it didn't work out like that, because they came in and, now so they could entrap themselves with, one woman. Be in the case of Groovy, 2 women actually. So we didn't really. It was kind of somehow their relationships in the house. So I kind of understand all the people that had their doubts. I actually did, and also, talking about Big Brother testing them, I remember when Deji was brought to level 2. and Groovy was brought to level 1. It was a day we will not forget. In a hurry. Like, I was so much in support of it. Like, I was like, finally, Groovy should go upstairs. He should go upstairs and let Fina's brain reset. He should go upstairs so that Fina will focus. Yes, I was one of those people, sadly. Yes, I was. But, you know, at the end of that, presentation that they had, they actually won that presentation. And when they had to say farewell, I ended up crying. Yes, I remember I came here and I did a video. It was really touching. Like, even though I was making jokes out of it, but it was really touching. Seeing Fina cry, even though I didn't see the tears, but she cried. Seeing Chichi also cry, it was a day. What a day it was, you know. And we actually thought, okay, she would move on. I mean, we saw how, you know, she reacted and everything. But when I knew that, okay, this girl ain't moving on from this guy anytime soon, was when she was like, she wants to go and cook for Groovy, cook and bring to Groovy at the arena. I was like, oh my God, maybe she'll get a strike. A whole lot of us actually thought that Fina was going to get a strike that day, you know, but Big Brother understood love, even though he was the one that parted them, but he actually did understand love. And we actually thought, okay, Groovy is gonna, you know, move on with Chomzy. We wanted the drama, right? But at the end of the day, we actually didn't get the drama. They actually had a party that Saturday, and Groovy and Fina were kissing all over. Like, it was crazy. For Bella, remember when they've already merged? I think Bella and Shegs, they bought that movie thing. And, you know, at the end of the day, Big Brother ended up giving it to only Shegs, and Bella had to, like, spend the night alone. It was a really trying time for her. And she was kind of lonely. She was just by herself. It was crazy. I think Big Brother tested, you know, their resolve, tested, you know, the strength of their love for their various partners. And to make matters worse, when the two guys were now evicted, like, the story of Bella, Shegs, Fina, Groovy has always been intertwined at some point. I don't know, like, somehow, how come these two roommates fell in love with these two girls that are very opinionated, the two girls that are like fire and brimstone? Like, seriously, Fina is that girl that will give you fire for fire. Bella is that girl that will give her opinion. You know, at some point it was even irritating to us, the viewers. You know, for Fina's own, it was like, at some point, some viewers were like, oh, she's doing too much. Bella too. Like, Fina and Bella are very, very similar. They are very opinionated. They are they are firecrackers. And to think that they would fall and melt for two roommates. Like, what are the odds? And now these two roommates goes ahead to be evicted the same night. Like, I was just, you know, talking about this. I said, okay, you know what? Let me just talk about it with you guys. You know, their love story, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think them going through all these things, coming out was a different ball game. A lot of people were really against their relationship. Like, Bella, oh my goodness. I remember some of her fans, you know, petitioning. They even called Shegs a whole lot of names. I will say that I was not a fan of Shegs. Some of his behaviors, to be very honest, I complained bitterly about it, you know, but then again, I will not make decisions for grown-ups, right? So, and I feel like some of her fans also went overboard. They also went too far. They also overreacted. Like, I believe that as fans, we should learn how to know our limits, our boundaries, and remember we're just fans. You know, at the end of the day, a fan is supposed to support their faith, you know? You might not be in support of who your fave ends up with, but at least you should, you know, respect that. You might not like it, but respect it, you know? So for me, I think that's what happened with me and Bella and Shegs. I ended up respecting their relationship. You know, it was tough. It was tough. I think the whole thing that Bella, the backlash she faced outside the house, the first few weeks they got out, actually bonded her and Fina. You know, like she said in that interview, they both went through a whole lot. They went through a whole lot, those two girls. They went through a whole lot. At some point, I was even thinking, I don't think this relationship will stand. But look at them now, growing stronger. Like, I give them kudos. Those two women, they came into the show. You cannot talk about the Big Brother Naija season 7. I will not talk about Bella and Fina. You might not like them. It's fine. But there will not be a conversation about this level up season, aside from Fina winning. Even if she didn't win, she brought the show. And we can say the same about Bella, even though we also felt like, okay, at some point it looks like Bella, lost herself. But at the same time, we also appreciate the fact that she also brought that thing that brought out the mother side of us. I don't know how to put it. We wanted to protect Bella at some point. We wanted to drag her out. I know how much I was pissed with Shex, but at the end of the day, those two ladies, they came, they saw, and they conquered. I was just like reminiscing on the times. I was going through my old videos, the times I was so pissed at them, the times I was like, Fina, why are you for allowing this boy, this groovy, this boy is not a good boy. This boy is not a good person. He's deceiving this girl. He's deceiving this guy. Fina, why are you carrying food to groovy? Fina, why are you carrying food to groovy? Fina, focus. Fina, Biko, focus. Yes, I was that person. Like how times have changed. And from that person, I've become the person that is like, leave him to love. Love is good. Oh my goodness, is it the child? But at the end of the day, love conquers all. I wish them well. It's like the two relationships that are standing, just not two, the three relationships. The third one, we might not call a relationship, but there is a friendship there that is Cheesy and Doyin. Like the three of them, if you look back, they were like these three people, these three couples, or friendships or whatever we want to call them, that is the Dozy ship, the Shella ship, the Groovy ship. These three, they formed out of very unlikely situations. Yes, we know that, Shex focused on Bella from beginning to end, but we will not take out the fact that it was really, like, at some point it was traumatic for a whole lot of us. Groovy and Fina, what are we even going to say about those ones? He fell in love, he liked Beauty. Beauty got disqualified. A lot of women were vying for a place in his heart. He ended up with Fina being overly expressive. A lot of people didn't understand that, like a lot of people didn't understand that him being an introvert, they thought that it was a one-sided relationship. I actually thought so too, and it was, none of this relationship is kind of like straightforward, if you get what I mean. For Doyin liked Saif, even locked lips with Saif, that famous choking kiss. Cheesy was against shapes. He did not want to fall in love. He was against falling in love. And they found love in a hopeless place. All of them found love in a hopeless place. But at the end of the day, I will actually give it to Fina and Bella. They are the lover girls of the season, but they are the it girls of this season. Other girls this season, from Amaka to Beauty to Doyin to all of them are amazing. But these two girls have shown us that, love can happen. You have to fight for what you believe in. And even though the world might not understand it, in the words of Bella, the world might not understand you, but I understand you and I know what we have. So don't mind me. Since we are still in the season of love, I said, okay, let me just come and drop this. So it's not your regular video. This is just, isn't it, thinking out loud, and decided to gist with you what I've been gisting with my friend, even though she's here making her face like what I don't know. Anyways, guys, what you guys think? Let me know. Forgive my blabbing, I don't know if it actually makes sense, but let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, please do subscribe. Click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Athena Williams.